Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Wow. Happy 2023. It's official. It's Monday now. Wow. So this weekend had a blast. Saturday night, New Year's Eve. Steph and I were ringing in the new year every hour on the hour, starting at midnight Eastern. We made it through Eastern. We made it through Central. We made it through Mountain. And then, with about 10 minutes to spare, we just kind of ran out. But that's okay. We had a blast, Steph and I, ringing in the new year with everyone. And then yesterday, if you caught any part of the book sale, Antiques from Karen, her, Pat from Padoodles, and myself did an all-day long book sale. I think we were on for almost 11 hours. I think we were just short of 11 hours. It was a pretty epic book sale. But I brought a couple of books. Well, one, I didn't even have a chance to bring to the sale. Even though it was epic, I had a lot of books. So one, I didn't have a chance to bring. One I brought, but is still available. So I brought it. And good morning, Amy. Hello, Anne Marie. And hello, Sue Spezio. So yeah, we had a blast. It was a lot of fun, but woo, that was a long day that started at 8 a.m. in the morning for me. But that's okay because we did it in big batches. So it gave me a chance to make sure that I could get a little bits of stuff done here and there on the sides when it wasn't my turn to sell. But yeah, we had a blast. Good morning, Robbie. And thank you everyone so much for joining me today. So yeah, I've got, a fun variety of items. Now, some of these items going to be the last time I bring them to a live sale. So last opportunity on a few of these pieces, and then I will just end up listing them on eBay. I am doing better about getting some things listed. That is part of the goal. The goal this year, get rid of some of the death pile that is in my house. Some of it's in my mom's house too. So get rid of that death pile and keep things organized in my little closet so that I can find things when they sell on eBay. But I think I'm going to be using my closet a lot for items that are listed on eBay. So be sure and check out my store. I have not only, the hard goods, the vintage stuff that I sell, and sometimes non-vintage stuff that I sell during the live sales, but I do also have clothing, shoes, accessories, scarves and ties and all kinds of stuff. I've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that available for sale. So be sure and check that out. And good morning, Apple. Thanks for joining. So let's see. Anything else I need to announce? Yes. At 6:30 tonight, 6:30 Eastern time tonight, Jen and I will be on my channel this week for our Monday evening weekly sale. So I hope you can join us for that. We have a blast doing that sale. And then on Tuesday morning, I'll be back here with another live sale. And then on Wednesday morning, it'll be over on Helen, New England Thrifter. It'll be on her channel. That will start at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then same day, Wednesday at 4 p.m., then we'll all switch over with Jen, myself, Helen. We'll switch over at 4 p.m. on my channel. So yeah, that's what's coming up in the next few days. And hello, Mary Beth. Good to see you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the sale. Good morning, Donna. And as always, things that don't sell in the early, early in the sale, or throughout the sale, I'll bring back for a speed round. So that way anybody can, catch up on any items still available. But also, if you are watching on the replay, then you can see on the speed round which ones are still available. Okay, so I am going to start with, let me get my start price in here. I am going to start. Hello, good morning, Thomas. $3 on this item, and it is a deck of playing cards, but not just a deck of playing cards. If you like playing trivia, this deck is full of trivia questions from or about 1976. It also has, so one of the jokers is all of the World Series winners for the 70s. And the other joker is all of the Super Bowl champions from the 70s. Then there are answers to the trivia. So you get the answer sheet on here also. And then there's a blank card. I'm not quite sure why, but so really fun, each one. So what is the 1976 film starring Walter Matthau and Tatum O'Neal? So it's fun. You can answer trivia while you're playing, I don't know, gin rummy, while you're playing poker. So really, really fun. And there is the answer sheet again. So just in case you get stumped, you do have the little answer sheet. Oh my, here we go. Which English punk rock band plays their first concert outside of Britain? I'll give you a hint. A lot of you can probably recognize the picture. And we've got Janine at 5. So I do, whenever I pick up cards, because I love finding cards to pick up. There's so many fun varieties out there. So I'm always looking for fun playing cards. But when I get them, I do always put them in order. Is it a little obsessive compulsive of me? Possibly. But that's always the way I check and make sure that every single card is in here. So, oops, let me go, I think, this way. Nope, I was right the other way. So I do go through and I put all of the cards in order. I don't just count to see if there's 52 cards because, somebody could have snuck in something maybe from a duplicate deck. But I always go through and put all of the cards in order to make sure that I have every single card. And then I do also mention if there's jokers or not. So in this case, yeah, the jokers were the World Series winners and the Super Bowl winners for the jokers. So yeah, really fun. This was always one of my favorite TV shows, Columbo. Loved that show. Okay, you want to know the question on the 5 of hearts. Okay, let's find it. Okay, so here it is, the 5 of hearts. Which team beats the Philadelphia Flyers to win the Stanley Cup? Good morning, Nancy. Okay, anybody know the answer on that one? Which team beats the Philadelphia Flyers to win the Stanley Cup in 1976? I don't know the answer to that one, but I got the cheat sheet. So let's see. The 5 of hearts. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good answer. Let's see. So Apple's guessing the Rangers. Nope. I'll give you a hint. It was not a U.S. team. So it was not a U.S. team. So we'll see if anybody wants to take a guess. We'll see if anybody knows any Canadian teams. And then I will give you the answer. I won't leave you hanging. Oh, you recorded 2 Columbo episodes this morning. Oh, how fun. That's great. Oh, yep, Apple got it right. Let me find. So there is the 5 of hearts. It is the Montreal Canadiens. So they were the winner of the 1976 Stanley Cup. And good morning, Linda. And hi, Cindy. All right. So we've got Donna as our high offer for the cards. Let me get them back in their nice little plastic case here. That's right. For everybody keeping score at home, Apple gets 5 points. All right. So I'm going to count this down for Donna. And going once. Going twice. And sold to Donna. Thank you very much. Put that right there. All right. So next up is a book I did not have a chance to bring to the book sale yesterday, even though we went through a lot. We went through a ton of books. And if anybody's interested, you can go back to Antiques from Karen. Yeah, Antiques from Karen's channel. That's Jan. And if you're interested, you can browse through and see if there's any books that didn't sell that you're interested in. But this one is going to start at $3. It is a hardcover book. It is a novel. And it is called Memoirs of a Geisha. And this, I think, is a fictional account, but it is, I think, trying to be as historically accurate as possible. So yeah, it says it is a book of nuance and vivid metaphor of memorable characters, rendered with humor and pathos. Sounds like that's written by an author. But it is rich with detail and vast knowledge of history. So yeah, even though it is a fictional account, it is historically accurate. You saw the movie? Yeah. Yep. So, there's always, the movie can only show so much of a story. Even when they do, spread it out over several, there's still only so much. So there's so much more of the story to tell that is in the book. This one, let's see, when did the book come out? It came out in 1997. So 1997 is when the book came out. And let's see, this novel looks like about 428 pages. Good morning, Haley. So yeah, if you would like to read a little bit more than what was in the movie, the book always has a little more. $3 for the book. So $3 for that. It is in great condition. Okay, so think about that one. Winter is always a great time to read a book when the weather's a little icky and you don't want to necessarily go outside. Um, Books are always great to kind of curl up and let the weather happen outside. Okay, so next up, I've got a couple of items and we're going to have choice on them. Let's see. So they are going to start at $5 for choice. And these are all by the I think it's Lancaster. So they're little pieces of pottery, and they are by Lancaster. That is in England. They started production right after World War II. So in the mid 40s is when they started, and they went up until the late 1960s. This, let's see, you're just going to put it out there. I love it. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. Thank you. That's very kind of you. And hello, Neo Adventures, and thanks for joining us. So this is called Sandlandware, and I'll show the back here because this is the easiest one to read. So Sandlandware, it's made by Lancaster and Sandland Limited in Handley, Staffordshire, England. So again, they started after World War II and stayed in production until the late 1960s. So this is going to be one of the choices for $5. You will get these two really pretty bowls. This one kind of about the size you would keep by a teacup if you were making tea, something to put your little tea bag into. It's about that size, just a small size. Could be a little salt cellar, maybe a little spice holder for when you're cooking and you just need a little pinch of something. Oh, that's about 4 hours away from you. Oh, how neat. That is so cool. So you will get both of these little bowls, and you can see that they are great little accessories. This is a silver that is in here. So around the rim and on the inside is silver. So a beautiful design. So you'll get both of these for $5. That is one choice. Both of those for $5. And then I have a little creamer. So a little creamer, little miniature size. So just enough for a little bit to add to your tea or coffee. This is also marked, also marked Sandlandware. And then the beautiful silver all around the top. And so your choice, $5. You can have the little creamer, or you can have the pair of bowls. Okay. So the next items, they are going to be by the same company. So you're going to see this pattern again. But next up, I have a larger cream and sugar set in that same pattern. And so they are going to start at $8. Let me pull that up. Okay. So this again, same company, Sandlandware. Does the picture, yes, it does actually. It does fit in here. That's just kind of how I stacked it and stored it. And then If you're wondering how they all would look together, there you go. How they would all look stacked together. But yep, it does fit. Oops, right in there. So there you go. Okay, so let me see. So there's a front and a back to the sugar and creamer. So I want to make sure I'm getting the same sides up there. So here it is. So this side has 2 of these beautiful leaves showing. So the front side has the 2 leaves. These are also trimmed in silver. And so yes, $10 for both. So so you would get this for $5, this for $5, $10 for both. Yep. And you will get all 3 pieces for $10. I'm going to flip this around and show you on the back. There is just the 1 leaf. Tiny bit of wear on that side. Somebody probably was always picking it up like that. So there is a little bit of wear right there on that one, but a beautiful. Oh, you would like both? Excellent. Thank you so much, Mary Beth. So this lovely cream and sugar set, $8. And yeah, back to work for Sue tomorrow. I know, probably don't remind her, right? But Sue, I hope you were able to get some more crafting done. Okay, so I don't see any takers for the cream and sugar set. Oh, no. I hope not, Sue. I hope you won't be up all night. That would be terrible. Okay, so we are going to pass on that set. And then the next, oh, you got 2 skulls done. Wow, that's great. Those are big. So yeah, those would take a while, but that's awesome. You got 2 of them done. Now, have you been using a lot of the supplies, or you've got so many supplies, you still have a ton to work with? So the next item, I have one more of this Sandland ware, one more piece, and it is a candy box. Now, it's a trinket box, but it actually is stamped on the back that it is a candy box. So it is just about the size, I'll bring these back up, just about the size of a deck of cards, just a little smaller. Oh, hi, Denise. You do the same thing? Get a little anxiety and can't get to sleep? So this one is also marked Sandland ware. Awesome answer, Sue. Awesome. Well, I'm sure after doing 2 of the skulls, you've gone through quite a bit. So you can see right here on the back that it is stamped candy box. Isn't that cute? So the inside of this is in beautiful condition. And oh, thank you. I know. This is the appetizer, the candy box that is the appetizer, right? For the real candy. So the bottom does have the band of silver on it also. And then there is the gorgeous top. And we've got Mary Beth in. So thank you, Mary Beth. So yeah, it is so cute. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and count this down for Mary Beth. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Thank you very much. That is a lovely set coming your way, Mary Beth. That is awesome. All right, next up, I have a little sake set for one. And this is going to start at $8. And I've got this lovely sake pourer done in blues and browns with a fish on each side. So that side has a fish and that side has a fish. And I have one matching cup. And oh, absolutely, Mary Beth. That is awesome. So thank you. That is great. Those are lovely pieces. I'm so glad you like them. So you can see the little cup has the matching fish, but on the back, it just has these little, I don't know, these cute little marks. There is some crazing on this, and it does not have a made in Japan, but it probably had a little sticker on the bottom, made in Japan. I would imagine from the 70s, from the nice earth tone colors that are used and the crazing that is on here. So a really big-eyed fish. And I love his big fin in the back there. So sake for one. You get the sake pourer and the little matching fish cup. Fun little piece to display, especially if you have the earth tones in your house or in a part of your room that you can display that. Brown and blue. And yep. And this almost, it's like, I wish that there was a way that that could fit just a little better on there, because this could be something that could be like a little tumble up that you could keep by your bedside, keep water in if you just needed a little sip of water in the middle of the night. You know, that's really handy just to keep by your bedside also. But we'll go ahead and pass on those. And okay, next up, I've got a really cute little salt and pepper shaker set. These are made in Japan, and they do have their corks still in the bottom. And they're like little teacups, but like a windmill and the mill. So really cute design. I'll start with the windmill. You can see there's a little door, little windows there. No open spout. It's just all on the top there. There's 4 right there. Hello, Susicle. On the bottom, it is stamped Japan, and it does have the cork. So you can see a little bit of crazing there, but a cute little windmill. 4 holes on that one. The little mill next door has, oh, I guess it has 3. I almost thought it just had the 2, but it's got 3 holes. So again, done in a cute little teapot style. This one also marked Japan. And, oops, realized when I sat down, I was sitting on my pants a little funny. I had to like readjust them because yes, it is a little chilly this morning, so I still do have my fleece bottoms on to be comfy and warm. So $10 for the made in Japan little mill and windmill salt and pepper shakers set. So those are $10, made in Japan with their corks. All right, so I am going to pass on those. And yeah, that's a great idea, Sue, in a little fairy garden assemblage. Yep, those would be really cute. It's raining there. -11. Ooh, burr. Okay, it's not that cold. I'm not really complaining. Not that cold at all. It was just about freezing here, so 32 degrees, a little bit of frost out there, but no, not that bad at all. Just actually probably a pretty typical January morning here. All right, I've got a wall pocket next. It is going to have an $8 start. So $8. And it is a little heart-shaped with a couple dancing. Great way to add a little splash of Valentine decor to your house without it, screaming Valentines. It's a little more of a subtle, but it's so cute. Again, heart-shaped. And then on this side, we've got a beautiful yellow flower. On this side, hello, Tiger. Good morning. How are you? And Happy New Year. I know the book. I don't normally do sales on Sunday, but I mean, how can you pass up a book sale? It was awesome. So it was so much fun. But the nice thing is doing things in batches the way we did. I had time in between selling to go and go and do other things around the house, make sure the cats got their meals and everything. So this is interesting on the back here. So it was made in Schramberg, and it does say that it is not something that I would really consider Majolica, but it does say Majolica on the back. So there is the cute little dancing couple. Great little wall pocket. It does have the hole back there, so it's very easy to hang it. Heart-shaped for Valentine's Day coming up. Great little piece just to have a little splash of Valentine's decor somewhere. And this cute little dancing couple. All right. Well, I don't see any takers for the wall pocket. So we'll pass on that. And then I've got a beautiful little bowl. And it is going to start at, start that at $5. And this is a made in England bowl. It's a beautiful floral pattern. Good morning, Danielle. So, you know, spring is just around the corner. And when I see beautiful colors like this, I think of springtime. And this is just a beautiful little bowl. It is, let's see, it says Heritage, which I think is the pattern name. And I believe it is made by Mayotte, which is in England. Now, it does say genuine hand engraving on the back, but I don't know if they're talking about maybe the master pattern on here was engraved at some point, but this does not. This piece does not have any engraving, but it does have a beautiful little swirl pattern to it. And so $5 for the beautiful little bowl made in England. And it is about, you know, the size of a little berry bowl. All right, so no takers on that. We'll pass. And then I'll have a $6 start on my next item, which is an Avon item. And this is a doll that is put out by Avon, but not just a doll with a beautiful porcelain face. Her body is actually like a scent sachet. So you just kind of have to give it a little bit of a squeeze to activate the scents that are in there. It has a bit of a lavender scent. So her body is plush. Her head is porcelain. And so she can very nicely just lightly scent a room. Again, you just kind of have to give her a little bit of squeeze to activate the scent sachet. If you don't give her a squeeze, then she doesn't really smell too much. She doesn't let out too much of a scent. And even after all these years, because I think she came out in the 70s, she doesn't have a very strong scent left. But hello, Pat. But it's Avon, so you know the scent doesn't always go away. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Oh, you Susical got that one from me. Oh, very cool. Yep. So this is an American heirloom made exclusively for. So it does have a tag on the back. She's made in Taiwan, lavender fragrance. And then on this side, she does have the lavender sachet tablets inside of her. So you just give her a little squeeze and she very nicely scents a room. Or if you have a closet, you can definitely put her on a little shelf in your closet. Give her a little squeeze and she can very nicely keep your clothes smelling fresh. She is about 10.5 inches tall. So $6 for the little Avon sachet doll. So a great way to keep a room or a closet smelling fresh, and you get a cute little doll. Ooh, and she's given some side eye. I just realized she's kind of looking off on the side there. So $10 or $6 on her. Okay, so we'll pass on that. But again, for everybody just coming in, hello and welcome, and thank you so much for joining me today, and Happy New Year. I will be going through all of the items that didn't sell at the end of the sale, do a little speed round, and and oh yes, so yeah, Pat is having a sale today at I'll watch the clock, 10 my time. I'm usually done by 10. I really try to be done by 10, which is 1 o'clock your guys' time. Because I do have to go and pick up an auction lot today. Not a big one, just a little one, but I do have to go do that. Okay, next up is an interesting item that I wasn't quite expecting to be made by who it is made by. And hello, Pat, and Happy New Year. So this is a vase that is going to start at $12. And it is made for, I don't know who by, but it is made for Calvin Klein. So this must have been a perk or something that you got when you purchased something. But it is this beautiful vase. And it is really thick glass. It doesn't say Calvin Klein anywhere on it, but when I did a search for it, there have been a couple of them that came out. It does have a little spot, and I couldn't tell if that's on the inside or the outside. So there is just a little spot right there. This vase is, let me put it down here, get a good height on it. It's about 5 inches tall, so not too big. And it's about 4 inches across. But this is made for Calvin Klein. And it's got a beautiful design. Oh yeah, fairy lights. I've got some fairy lights that I keep meaning to go through and organize and see if see what to do with them. But yeah, I should have grabbed those and put those in there, because yeah, that would light it up really nice and really show off the beautiful interior. Let me see if I'll put my little light in there. But yeah, that is really, really cool. And that would be a fun little night light, wouldn't it? Oh, like a hornet's nest. It kind of does, doesn't it? Look like a little hornet's nest. So here's what it looks like if it was lit up from the bottom. So yeah, that's a great idea to put the lights in there. And then you could put some like silk flowers out the top of it, and then have the lights on the inside. That would be really pretty. And something fun to put on like a mantle and just have it be a little spotlight. So $12 for the Calvin Klein vase with that beautiful design. And you can see it's just kind of spun all the way through it. All right, so I don't see any takers for that. Put it right there. And then Let's see. Next item is going to have a $10 start. And it's a little bit larger of a piece. Oops. But it is this cute little hanging metal basket. It does say apples 5 cents at the top, and you can see it's got some little apples and leaves around the top. And then it also comes with, I'll put these with it, I think, these little hanging decor pieces that you can just kind of use with it or accessorize with it somehow. But isn't that cute? A little teddy bear in his sweater, picking apples. And then it is a little pocket. You get the light in there. So you can put that at your front door. You can put, little things in it to show off, or keep it inside and, just put little adornments in it. But it is a good size. And then it's got all the little apples, and you can see he does pop out. So his arm is not attached, and it does pop out, as does that side. So he does have a 3D effect to him. And the little pocket here, oops, I need that a little, oops, that is not going to work. There, I need a third hand. So this is about 10 inches by 8 inches, 10 by 8. And then for shipping purposes, this does fold down. And then the pocket is about 2 inches deep. So 2 inches wide, 2 inches wide, and it is 10 by 8. So 10 by 8 on that one. So $10 for the cute metal. It's all made out of metal. So durable for outside. All right, so I don't see takers. So I'm going to put that down. Okay, up next, I've got a piece of fabric. And this is going to start at $8. And this is for, I'm going to say, probably the cat lovers out there. So I'll get in here close. It is for winter, which we're just getting into winter, so still time. Still time to do something fun with this. But it says winter greetings and winter wishes. So this piece of fabric is 44 inches by 42 inches. So it is a little more than a yard, just a little bit more. But this is how wide the fabric is right there. And I think that is the 42 inches right there, 42. And then this is folded in half. So this, I think, is the 44. I don't know if I have. I'm looking. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I wasn't sure it was on there. So this is designed for Joann Fabrics. Designed and produced exclusively for Joann's. So that is all it says on it. So no specific name. So 44 by 42 inches. Cute cats. $8 for the fabric. All right, so we will pass on that. All right, so for anyone who likes little golden books, I've got an amazing set. But this is going to start at $20 for this set. Oh, is it cotton? Sorry, yeah. It is like a fleece, kind of like a fleece cotton. So sorry. Oh, can't remember everything to say. So you can see it does have a little bit of like a fuzziness to it. So it is a um, kind of a lighter fleece. But yes, I would say cotton on that one. And you can see little paw prints there. Could be flannel. I know it's that's kind of like my bottoms that I'm wearing. Pat says flannel. All right, it's flannel. Thank you guys. Okay, so Linda would like that. Thank you, Linda. It is. It kind of is cuddle material. That's a good way to describe it. All right. Thank you, Linda. Okay. So that is going to Linda. You can make dresses out of it. I don't know if there's enough for a people dress. It is just it's 44 by 42 inches, so it's just a little over a yard of material. Okay, so I have a still sealed, so it is sealed in plastic, and this is a Bugs Bunny 50th birthday collection of little golden books. There are 10 golden books in here. And I'll read through the list and let you know. This came out in 1990. So this is now 33 years old. But this set includes, let's see, Bugs Bunny and the Health Hog, Bugs Bunny and the Pink Flamingos, Bugs Bunny Marooned, Bugs Bunny Pioneer, Bugs Bunny's Carrot Machine, Bugs Bunny's Too Many Carrots, Porky Pig and Bugs Bunny Just Like Magic, The Road Runner, A Very Scary Lesson, and Tweety Plays Catch with Putty Tat. So you get all 10 of those books in this collection. They are still sealed. Has not been opened. And this is the Bugs Bunny's 50th birthday collection. And you get a full color poster inside. So 10 little golden books. So that is $2 a book. $2 for brand new 1990 Bugs Bunny golden books. I think that is a steal of a price. So $20 for the set of 10 books. All right, so we'll pass on those. And up next, I have a piece of framed art. It is by a very well-known artist named Diane Fallon. Her last name, I'll put it into the chat, Phalen. Her artwork is artwork. It is cross-stitch embroidery kits. They make puzzles out of her art. She is very well known, but for anyone in particular who is a quilter, her art is primarily quilting based art. And so this print was purchased directly from the artist. There's a panel in the back that does have the artist's name on it. So this was purchased directly from the artist. It is in a beautiful wood frame. However, for shipping purposes, if you don't want the frame, let me know. But here is her name right there, Diane Fallon. This one is called Mountain Breeze. And you can see that there is the quilt here, but there's also another little quilt right up there at the cabin. So all of her art is quilt based. And so the frame that this is in is 14.5 by 11.5 is the size of the frame. And the frame is in really nice condition. But yeah, if you're ever interested in looking up her art, if you do like quilt based art, she has a lot of these beautiful scenes with quilts. And yeah, so you can get the art, or if you are a puzzle person, I don't have any of her puzzles, but a lot of her art has been converted into puzzles. So this one is about 7.5 by, oh gosh, 5.5. So the art print itself is 7.5 by 5.5. The frame is 11.5 by 14.5. Beautiful scenery. And then, of course, the beautiful quilts that are showcased in her art. So $15 for the framed art. Okay. So then I have one more piece here. So this is a really pretty piece. It is woven. And oh, hi, Larry. Good morning, Larry, or good afternoon to the East Coasters. And you would like that art? Thank you so much. It is beautiful. And I am so glad you are picking that up. Yeah, her artwork is amazing. So yeah, I definitely recommend taking a rabbit hole down and investigating that artist because her work is fantastic. And Happy New Year, Larry. So this is a really, really cool little woven. It's a little too small to be a placemat, but it kind of could be. But I see, just having like maybe just something, sitting on a tabletop and you sneak this in underneath just to kind of accentuate the piece. But it is beautifully woven. Love the design. Oh, so I forgot to put my start price. Sorry, this is going to start at $10. Sorry, $10. Hi, Marianne. So $10 for this beautiful woven piece. And I'll show the edging. It is really nicely done. And hello, Sharon. Nice to see you. And then the reverse is the same. And then it has the beautiful fringe out the side. So let me get a measurement on this. So without the fringe, this is 10 by 9. So 10 by 9 without the fringe. And it is about an extra 2 inches on each side when you add the fringe. A dollhouse rug, too small for a pony. Oh, but it could be a little doll rug. Yep. But I just think this would be really neat just sitting like on top of a buffet or something. Maybe a little piece off onto the side. Maybe a little vase or a candle holder off on the side, but just something where you could enjoy that beautiful pattern. All right, so I'm going to count that down for Sharon. Going once. I know I haven't been counting down most of them, but I'll go ahead and do this one just so I don't forget how to. All right, so that is going to Sharon. Now, that is one time through everything that I have brought. So I'm going to go back, and now is the time for the speed round. So I'll go one time through all of the items that are still available. And if you are here in the chat, now is a great time to snatch any of these items up. But I know that people watch on the replay whatever time it's convenient for you. That's what makes these sales so great, is they work great for live, but also then the speed round. So you can see what's still available, and then you can shop just off the speed round. So up first, this is for $3. $3, the book Memoirs of a Geisha. Several people in the chat saw the movie and really enjoyed it. And the books always give just a little more detailing on the scenes. You get some added scenes also that they just couldn't put into the book or into the movie. This one came out, I think, in 97. I'm going to double check that really quick. if I can find the page. Well, I think it was 97. And it has a little more than 400 pages. So a great read for a rainy winter day. So $3 for Memoirs of a Geisha. Okay, then for $8, I have the sake for $1. Or I'm going to kind of consider this also that if you wanted to just kind of keep this by your bedside, would be a nice way just to have a little splash of water if you needed to in the middle of the night. But it's got a cute fish design. This is $8 for the sake for $1, and it's in great shape. Doesn't say made in Japan, but most likely made in Japan. And thank you everyone for joining me today. I appreciate it. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the chats also. Next up is the windmill, salt and pepper. So this is made in Japan. It is marked $10 for the windmill. Oh, Suzical would like the book? I just wasn't quite sure. I see that you put sold to me, please. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what I'm missing. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Oh, you would like the sake set. Got it. Oh, I know. It's been a busy couple of days, and I think my brains are still a little scrambled. It's going to be fun tonight with Jen. She's going to have to wrangle me in, I think. So for $10, I've got the windmill and mill salt and pepper shakers that are shaped like little teapots. They do have their corks. They both are stamped Japan on the bottom. So $10 for the salt and pepper. Then for $8, I have the wall pocket. This is a subtle way to have a little Valentine heart in your house to celebrate Valentine's Day and a cute little dancing couple. It is a wall pocket. There is the back. So $8 for the wall pocket that is heart-shaped. For $5, I have this beautiful bowl. It is made in England, and I think the pattern is heritage. So just a beautiful little bowl. This just says springtime to me with the lovely flowers on it. Oh, you know, the one thing I think I forgot to do was say how big it was. So it's 5 inches across. 5 inches across on this one. $5 for the little bowl. Then for $6, I have the Avon Sachet doll. She has a porcelain head. She is plush. She does have, if you squeeze her and activate her, she does have a lavender scent. It's not strong, just a little bit of a lavender scent. She does still have her tag on her, made in Taiwan. And she is Avon American Heritage. She is $6 for the doll. Then for $12, I have the Calvin Klein vase. So it does not say Calvin Klein anywhere, but I did a Google Lens. It does come up Calvin Klein. These might have been given away, I'm going to say at least 5 years ago or so. Maybe that was part of a, buy the perfume set, get a vase. But it is a really cool vase. And as people were suggesting putting lights on the inside because it looks really cool lit up. So I'll just show it with the purple. This was $12 for the Calvin Klein vase. It does have a little spot right there. I'll see if I can get that off. I can't quite tell if it's on the inside or the outside. So it was, I think, 5 inches tall. So $12 for the Calvin Klein vase. And then I had the cute little apple bucket. So this is made out of metal. It can be hung indoor or outdoor. The bear does pop out a bit. It was 8 by 10, and the opening was about 2 inches. Does have apples around the top. This was $10. $10 for the little apple bucket. And then I have for $20 the Bugs Bunny 50th anniversary, brand new, never opened, 1999, 10 little golden books. So 10 golden books for Bugs Bunny, $20 for that. All right. So thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, everyone, for your purchases. And, oh, Donna would like the vase. Excellent, Donna. Thank you. And yeah, if you think about something for a little bit and decide that you would like, to purchase something, you can always leave a comment below on the video, or you can send me an email. Oh, Danielle would like the Avon doll. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And Tiger, it was great seeing you. And oh yes, and this is like the best cup. And I was very, very lucky enough to have gotten this from Tiger quite a while ago as a gift. Tiger is so awesome, and I use this constantly. So thank you. It is such a great size, and I love it. So I appreciate that so much. And yeah, so don't forget to just enough time to run, get a couple things done, but go and join Padoodles for her sale that is going to start at the top of the hour. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I appreciate it. I will be back on my channel at 6:30 tonight with Jen Eads. She will be joining me. We do a Monday sale, back and forth on different channels. This week it's on my channel, so I hope to see you guys again. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 11:30 Eastern time with another sale. So thanks, guys. Have a great first weekday of almost a weekday. I know it's kind of 50-50 with some people have it off, some people don't have it off. But yeah, have a great day. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in the chats and hopefully tonight too. Bye, everyone.